Hey, beautiful souls, how y'all doing? Um, I was I was at the gym and I was working out and I was thinking about just like, the season that I'm in, thinking about things that I'm releasing, thinking about what I want to bring in. I'm definitely not like oh, this is the new year and this is what I'm going to be doing type of person because I feel like this is like I kind of align myself a little bit differently. So I feel that this is actually our time of really rest and like reflection so that we can bring in the new with the new year, right? Everything is freezing over, everything is getting colder. So that should be a time of rest. um, Especially if we align ourselves with nature and true cycles, right? Which is something that I've talked to you all about. But there's this component that, or proponent really, that I've been thinking about when just reflecting on the year and how it's been and the lessons that I've learned, which have been so, I mean, I can't even really document fully all of the experiences, all of the lessons, all of the information that has come in, that has been brought to my awareness, the spaces at which I've done things. I don't know, it's just been different. It's been bigger. But the concept of abandonment came up, right? And I was thinking about this because I was like, and thinking about partnership and thinking about love, I think for myself, just kind of like I said, dipping the toe in on a dating, baby. Um, it's really important for me to have this like really strong relationship with self. And additionally, having a strong relationship with the Most High, which is a part of that, but having this relationship with self to be able to just be in love with me. You know what I mean? To be putting it gently and not to just simplify it. It's just being in love with me. I can't be in love with somebody else if I'm not in love with me. And what does that look like? And what does that feel like? And what did I need to like come back to? Like, what parts of me did I need to like reclaim? What did I need to let go of? What was outdated? What was new? But with that, I've also noticed that I was holding some fear around being in relationship with someone else. Because I was like, I don't want to ever lose myself in the way that I did in my marriage. I don't ever want to abandon myself in that way. And just really being much more intentional with me is how I kind of like will, I wouldn't say just like overcome that, but just like that's what's shifting in my programming. Because it's not just oh, I don't want to do this any longer. It's this whole program is being deleted and eliminated because that self abandonment is connected to something else. And we do it in so many spaces. Like it's not just in our like romantic relationships, it's also in how we relate to our work environments. It's also how we relate to, our boss. It's also relating to our coworkers. It's also in relationship with our families, right? Like all of these things are relational and they're all playing a role in our movie. And so thinking about how, those abandonment is functioning for you um, is really important. And so I just wanted to share that because it was something that was significant that came up for me and understanding, for me to understand more that the deeper rooted component was the elimination of like the root that was connected to like whatever this, it's worthiness, right? Like it's essentially connected to worthiness. There's like these, I feel like there's these like big, I don't know, like the word that comes to mind is like emotional boulders. Like there's these big foundational, you know what, like foundational like pillars, right? And sometimes the pillar or like the big root is like instead of being connected to worthiness, it your connective design was unworthiness based on either previous lifetimes, programming, family structure, genetics, DNA. Like it's a lot of different things. If your mother felt unworthy and you were in the womb, baby, you probably got a little bit of that. And there's science to back that up. So I think that your healing is so important. And I'm not healed. And I would never tell someone like, oh, I'm fully healed, because I feel like it's so many layers to it that I don't know when you get to the level of being like fully healed. Um, but, and for me, I don't even think that's the aspiration. Because I know I'm gonna have triggers and I know there are gonna be things come up, but like I'm healing, like I'm evolving, I'm elevating, I'm ascending, because I'm continually um dying. Parts of me are dying away and parts of me are being reborn, right, to be this version. And there's healing that has to happen within that, in like the multiple versions that you get to and you're becoming, right, and who you're becoming in this season, in this at this time, and what's required. So check in on that as you like are in this rest period. Look internally to see what you want to keep and what maybe need to be like a hard delete for um this season, and like working towards that, utilizing this rest time to look inward on self and really pour into yourself, right? I think it's so important. Like we get busy and we make so many plans and we do so many things, and sometimes it's just allowing rest in a beautiful and organic way. All right, peace and blessings, y'all.